Well, howdy and what's up, Internet? Again, this is Jeremy with C6 Defense. Just a quick update on the Tahoe project. Update and an encouragement. This is a couple days after the ice apocalypse of 2026, so we'll be talking about that in another video. But Tahoe's running great. When I first got it, there was about every warning light on the dashboard possible, and it's not because the bulb's burned out, but the warning lights are off. Just a little bit of encouragement. When I first got this, I knew a little bit about it, but a little bit about some of the common issues and repairs and stuff like that. But it turns out that it's pretty easy to work on older vehicles, which is what we assumed. But let's see. Check engine light, that was knock sensors. I bought a cheap knock sensor relocation kit, so I didn't even have to take the intake apart or take it off. That was very, very easy to put in. Steering was leaky. I bought a kit to rebuild or at least a reseal kit for the steering gearbox. Didn't work out as well as I had hoped. There was some internal damage, so I ended up having to replace the gearbox. That was about $200, $250. Went out pretty easy, went back in pretty easy. Have all the tools to do that. Replace the pitman arm, very easy with the puller tool. Bought the puller tool on Amazon for about $14. It works out fine. Let's see, ABS brake light system. Problem with the brake controller, at least as far as I could find on YouTube. A bunch of walkthroughs. I have a little bit of soldering experience, so I took the brake controller off, resoldered some pins, worked fine. No problem. That was a free fix. It was just a little bit painful to get my hand to kind of dislocate to get the screws out. No problem though. And see what else. Airbag, that's the best part. Airbag impact sensor error. The previous owner bought a brand new one and it was $300 and something from the store and apparently faulty from the store. So I found a used one for about 10 bucks. Put it in, airbag light goes away. Runs great, drives great. It's just sitting here right now because I am driving that while I'm trying to sell it. Which is another note. Please, if you make a promise to anyone, if you say, hey, I'm gonna be at this place at this time, or I'm gonna call you at this place or this time during the day, try to do what you say, because some people are reorganizing their entire day to fit that for you. So I've almost sold this car about 3 times, and every single time someone agrees to meet at a certain time, at a certain place, and then all of a sudden, I don't exist anymore, I'm ghosted. So, treat others the way you want to be treated, and if that upsets you when somebody does it to you, then maybe don't do it to them. But I don't know, somebody said something about that, Jesus and love stuff and whatever. A lot of people like to talk, but they don't like to follow through. So I say all that so just to encourage you and say, you know what, I didn't really know a whole lot about this vehicle. I knew some of the common issues, but I was willing to get into it and fix it, and I got a really good deal on it, and it's fairly easy to fix with some basic Googles. Well, I don't even use Google, but basic searches, as well as some watching a few videos on YouTube. So be encouraged, get something that you can work on, and do a little bit of research and figure it out. It's a lot cheaper than owning something new and having to pay thousands of dollars to get it fixed every time something happens. So a little bit of everyday preparedness, figure something out that you can work on, that you can do, little things that you can learn, and be better prepared for the next day. See you next time.